feeling restless when you should be sleeping, waking up stiff and achy, like your body is just screaming. And maybe, just maybe, things downstairs aren't moving quite as smoothly as they used to. These are common struggles, ones many of us face as the years add up. It's easy to think, well, this is just part of getting older. But what if I told you that discomfort, those sleepless nights, that sluggish digestion, aren't inevitable? What if some of the answers were surprisingly simple, found right in your kitchen? We often overlook the power of what we eat, especially timing it right. That painful reality of feeling less vibrant, less comfortable in your own skin, can cast a shadow over the best years of your life. But there's a little secret, a gentle approach, that can make a significant difference. In this video, we're going to look at 5 simple foods you can eat before bed that will help you sleep deeper, fight that nagging inflammation that causes aches and stiffness, and finally help avoid constipation, bringing much-needed regularity and comfort. Stick around to the very end, because there's something that might genuinely surprise you about how powerful these simple additions can be. Let's start with the first powerful ally for your evening routine. Something that sounds simple, but packs a real punch, especially when it comes to sleep and inflammation. That's tart cherry juice, not the bright red sugary kind you find in the soda aisle, but the pure, often darker, slightly sour juice you find in the juice or health food section. Why tart cherry juice? Well, it contains a natural source of melatonin. You've probably heard of melatonin. It's that hormone your body produces that signals it's time to wind down and get ready for sleep. As we get older, our natural melatonin production can sometimes decrease, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. Drinking a small glass of tart cherry juice about an hour or 2 before bed can give your body a gentle nudge, supplementing your natural melatonin and helping to regulate your sleep-wake cycle. Think of it as a natural lullaby for your brain. It's not a sedative. It's helping your body's own system work better. But tart cherry juice isn't just about sleep. It's also a powerhouse when it comes to fighting inflammation. It's loaded with antioxidants, particularly anthocyanins, which are those pigments that give the cherries their deep red color. These anthocyanins are fantastic at scavenging for free radicals in your body, those unstable molecules that can damage cells and contribute to chronic inflammation. Inflammation is the silent culprit behind so many age-related issues: joint pain, stiffness, even some forms of cognitive decline. By regularly consuming tart cherry juice, you're essentially giving your body a natural defense against this internal fire. Imagine those mornings where getting out of bed feels like a creaky ordeal. While tart cherry juice isn't a miracle cure, many people report a noticeable reduction in joint stiffness and muscle soreness when they incorporate it into their routine. It helps quiet down some of that inflammatory noise happening inside. So, how do you use it? A common recommendation is about 8 ounces a standard cup of pure, unsweetened tart cherry juice. Make sure it says tart or sour cherry juice, and check the ingredients to ensure there isn't a lot of added sugar or other juices. Drinking it about an hour or 2 before you plan to go to sleep is ideal, giving your body time to process it. You can drink it warm or cold, whichever you prefer. Some people find warming it up slightly in the evening can be quite soothing. Don't gulp it down right before you hop into bed, as that might just send you to the bathroom in the middle of the night. Give it that hour or 2 window. What if you don't like the taste? It can be quite tart. You can try diluting it with a little water, or even a splash of sparkling water for a fizzy treat. Another option is to look for tart cherry concentrate. This is much stronger, so you only need a tablespoon or 2 mixed with water. It often lasts longer and can be more economical. Just remember to check the instructions on the specific product you buy. As concentrations can vary, think about the impact of poor sleep. It affects everything, doesn't it? Your mood, your energy levels, your ability to think clearly, and yes, it can even exacerbate inflammation. When you're sleep deprived, your body releases more inflammatory markers, It's a vicious cycle. You hurt, so you can't sleep. And because you can't sleep, you hurt more. By addressing the sleep issue gently with something like tart cherry juice, you're also indirectly helping to calm down inflammation. It's tackling two problems with one delicious, simple solution. It's a far cry from relying on harsh medications that might have side effects. This is about supporting your body's natural functions. And the taste. Well, you get used to the tartness, and some even come to crave it as a signal that it's time to wind down. It becomes part of that evening ritual, a calming cue for your body and mind. Just remember, like any dietary change, consistency is key. You might not notice a dramatic difference after one night, but incorporating it regularly can build up the benefits over time. It's a gentle accumulation of wellness. Now that we've discussed the wonderful benefits of tart cherry juice for sleep and inflammation, let's move on to another simple addition that works wonders, especially when it comes to preparing your body for a comfortable night and a smooth morning. Speaking of comfort and smooth mornings, let's turn our attention to something crunchy and satisfying: almonds. A small handful of almonds before bed can be surprisingly beneficial, acting as a quiet helper for both sleep and, indirectly, for that all-important issue of regularity. Almonds are a fantastic source of magnesium. Magnesium is a mineral that plays a crucial role in hundreds of bodily functions, including relaxing muscles and nerves. When your body has enough magnesium, it's easier to unwind and feel calm, which is essential for drifting off to sleep. Think of it like this: if your muscles are tense and your mind is racing, sleep is hard to come by. Magnesium helps dial down that tension. It also helps regulate neurotransmitters that are involved in sleep. So, a little magnesium boost from a few almonds can set the stage for a more relaxed state, making it easier to fall asleep and potentially improving sleep quality. It's not going to knock you out, but it helps create the right internal environment for sleep to happen naturally. But almonds aren't just sleep aids. They also contain a decent amount of fiber. Now, we're talking about a small handful here, not the whole bag. So the fiber content isn't massive, but every little bit helps, especially when you're thinking about gentle, consistent digestion. Fiber adds bulk to your stool, making it easier to pass, while you need fiber throughout the day. Having a little bit in the evening as part of a light snack can help keep things moving along smoothly, preventing that feeling of being backed up that can be so uncomfortable. Especially as we age, constipation isn't just a minor inconvenience. It can cause bloating, discomfort, and just a general feeling of sluggishness that really impacts your quality of life. Incorporating fiber-rich foods like almonds throughout your day, and perhaps a few in the evening, is a simple, natural way to support your digestive system. So, how many almonds are we talking about? A small handful, perhaps 1 ounce, which is roughly 23 almonds. This amount gives you a good dose of magnesium without being too heavy on your stomach right before bed. Eating too much of anything can disrupt sleep, but a small, nutrient-dense snack like almonds is generally well tolerated. Timing is similar to the cherry juice, about an hour or two before you go to sleep. Just make sure they are plain, unsalted almonds. Salt can cause fluid retention and isn't ideal before bed. Also, avoid heavily flavored or sugared almonds, as the added ingredients defeat the purpose of a healthy bedtime snack. If you have trouble chewing nuts, you could potentially try a tablespoon of natural almond butter, ideally crunchy for a little fiber, eaten off a spoon or on a small piece of whole grain toast. The key is the almonds themselves, providing that magnesium and fiber. Think about the feeling of finally getting a good night's sleep after struggling for a while. It's like the world looks brighter, your body feels less heavy, and your mind is clearer. Adding simple foods like almonds, which support relaxation through magnesium and contribute to overall digestive health through fiber, is a foundational step towards achieving that. It's not about popping pills. It's about using food as nourishment and support. These aren't magic bullets, but they are gentle nudges in the right direction. Magnesium deficiency is actually quite common, especially as we age, and it can manifest as muscle cramps, restless legs, and difficulty sleeping. Boosting your intake through foods like almonds can make a real difference. And while almonds are a good source, pairing them with other fiber-rich foods throughout the day is essential for truly tackling constipation. But as a small, easy pre-bed snack, they offer that nice combination of sleep-supporting magnesium and a little bit of digestive-aiding fiber. It's a simple habit, easy to incorporate, and can have cumulative benefits. Now that we've discussed almonds and their benefits for sleep and digestion, let's talk about a vibrant green fruit that's truly exceptional in its ability to help you drift off and keep things moving smoothly. Next up, a fruit that might just become your new best friend for bedtime, the humble kiwi. Yes, that fuzzy little fruit is surprisingly powerful when it comes to promoting sleep and ensuring regularity. Studies have actually shown that eating 1 or 2 kiwis before bed can significantly improve sleep onset, duration, and efficiency in adults with sleep problems. Why is this? Kiwis contain serotonin, a neurotransmitter that helps regulate sleep cycles. They also contain antioxidants and a good amount of vitamin C, which, as we discussed with inflammation, are beneficial for overall health and well-being, creating a better internal environment for restful sleep. Think of serotonin as helping to calm your nervous system and prepare your body for rest. But the real superstar power of kiwi, especially for many people over 60, is its impact on digestion and its remarkable ability to combat constipation. Kiwis are absolutely packed with fiber, both soluble and insoluble. Soluble fiber absorbs water and forms a gel-like substance, softening the stool. Insoluble fiber adds bulk, helping things move through the digestive tract more quickly. What makes kiwi particularly effective is an enzyme it contains called actinidin. This enzyme helps break down proteins, which can further aid digestion and reduce bloating and discomfort. Many people find that eating kiwi regularly is one of the most effective natural remedies for constipation they've ever tried. It's gentle, but very effective for keeping you regular. So, how do you incorporate kiwi before bed? It's simple. Eat 1 or 2 medium-sized kiwis about an hour before you plan to go to sleep. You can peel them and slice them. Or if you don't mind the fuzzy skin, which is also very nutritious, you can wash it well and eat the whole thing. Some people find scooping out the flesh with a spoon is the easiest way. The natural sweetness and slightly tangy flavor are quite pleasant as a light evening snack. Just like with the other foods, avoid adding sugar or turning it into a sugary smoothie right before bed, as that can work against the goal of promoting restful sleep and calm digestion. Eating the whole fruit is best to get all the fiber and nutrients. Consider the relief that comes with regular bowel movements. It's not a topic often discussed openly, but chronic constipation can be incredibly uncomfortable and even lead to other health issues. Relying on laxatives regularly isn't ideal for long-term digestive health. Simple dietary changes, like adding kiwi, can often provide a natural, sustainable solution. It's about nurturing your digestive system rather than forcing it. And when your digestion is working well, you feel lighter, less bloated, and generally more comfortable. This physical comfort can also contribute to better sleep. It's hard to relax and drift off when your stomach is cramping or you feel full and uncomfortable. By helping with both sleep via serotonin and antioxidants, and digestion via fiber and actinidin, kiwi offers a double benefit that's perfectly suited for your evening routine. It's a small fruit with big potential for improving how you feel, both through the night and into the morning. Moving on from the amazing kiwi, let's consider another readily available and comforting fruit that can help you wind down and contribute to those important evening goals: a small banana. Bananas might not be the first food you think of for bedtime, but they offer some valuable nutrients that can support sleep and digestion. Bananas are a good source of potassium and magnesium. As we discussed with almonds, magnesium is crucial for muscle and nerve relaxation, helping your body prepare for sleep. Potassium also plays a role in muscle function and can help prevent nighttime leg cramps, which can be a real disruptor of sleep. These minerals work together to create a more relaxed physical state, which is conducive to falling asleep and staying asleep. In addition to their mineral content, bananas contain tryptophan. Tryptophan is an amino acid that your body converts into serotonin and then into melatonin. While bananas don't contain massive amounts of tryptophan, every little bit counts, especially when combined with other sleep-supporting nutrients in your diet. Eating a small banana provides a gentle source of these building blocks for your body's natural sleep hormones. It's not a sudden rush, but a steady support for your internal processes. Plus, bananas are relatively easy to digest for most people, making them a good option for a pre-bed snack that won't sit heavily in your stomach. Bananas also contribute to digestive health, thanks to their fiber content. While they contain less fiber than kiwi, they still provide both soluble and insoluble fiber, which helps add bulk and softness to stool. The soluble fiber in bananas, particularly pectin, can help regulate digestion and keep things moving along if you're prone to constipation. Incorporating fiber-rich foods like bananas throughout your day, including a small one in the evening, is a gentle way to support regularity. And for some people, the natural sugars in a banana can provide just enough energy to prevent nighttime hunger pangs from waking them up, without being so much sugar that it causes a blood sugar spike and crash. So, what's the best way to have a banana before bed? A small to medium-sized ripe banana is perfect. Eating it about an hour before you plan to go to sleep allows your body time to start digesting it and benefit from the nutrients, just like with the other foods. Avoid adding anything sugary or turning it into a milkshake, which would add unnecessary fat and sugar before bed. Eating the whole, plain banana is the simplest and most effective approach. If you find a whole banana is too much, even half a banana can provide some benefit. The key is the natural form of the fruit. Think about how interconnected sleep, inflammation, and digestion are. When you're not sleeping well, your body is under stress, which can increase inflammation and disrupt digestive function. When you're constipated, the discomfort and bloating can make it hard to sleep and might even contribute to a feeling of systemic inflammation. By incorporating simple foods like bananas that offer support for sleep magnesium, potassium, tryptophan, and digestion fiber, you're addressing these issues in a holistic way. It's about creating a gentle ripple effect of positive health changes. It's not about complicated diets or expensive supplements, but about harnessing the natural power of everyday foods. A small banana is easy to find, affordable, and portable, making it a very practical addition to your evening routine. Now that we've covered tart cherry juice, almonds, kiwi, and bananas, let's move on to our fifth and final food, one that's surprisingly effective and versatile for promoting sleep, fighting inflammation, and aiding digestion. Our fifth food might not be the most exciting on its own, but its impact on your evening and morning comfort can be significant. Oats, not a big bowl of sugary oatmeal, mind you, but a small, simple serving of cooked oats, or even incorporating oats into a small, unsweetened snack like an oat cake. Oats are a wonderful source of complex carbohydrates. Unlike simple sugars, complex carbs release energy slowly, preventing blood sugar spikes. This steady release can help promote a sense of calm and provide a sustained source of energy through the night, which can help prevent waking up hungry. More importantly, oats contain melatonin, the same sleep hormone we talked about in tart cherry juice. While the amount isn't huge, when combined with other sleep-promoting nutrients, it contributes to the overall effect of preparing your body for rest. Beyond sleep, oats are well known for their ability to fight inflammation and support digestion. They contain beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber that's fantastic for lowering cholesterol, but it also has anti-inflammatory properties. Regular consumption of oats can help reduce systemic inflammation markers in the body, contributing to less aches and stiffness over time. This anti-inflammatory effect ties back nicely into improving sleep quality, as less pain and discomfort means a more restful night. And when it comes to digestion, oats are absolute champions, particularly for avoiding constipation. That beta-glucan fiber absorbs water in your digestive tract, forming a soft gel that adds bulk and helps soften stool, making it much easier to pass. This soluble fiber, combined with the insoluble fiber also found in oats, provides a powerful 1-2 punch against sluggish bowels. Eating oats regularly is one of the most recommended dietary changes for promoting regularity. Having a small serving in the evening contributes to your overall daily fiber intake and helps keep things moving smoothly through the night and into the morning. How do you incorporate oats before bed? A small serving of plain, cooked rolled oats is a great option. Think half a cup of cooked oatmeal, maybe flavored only with a sprinkle of cinnamon, which is also anti-inflammatory, or a few of those almonds we discussed earlier. Make it with water or unsweetened plant-based milk to keep it light. Avoid adding lots of sugar, syrup, or heavy cream, as those can disrupt digestion and sleep. You could also have a small, plain oat cake or two. The key is a small portion and keeping it simple and low in added sugar and fat. Timing it about an hour or two before bed is ideal. Let's bring it all together. We've talked about tart cherry juice for melatonin and fighting inflammation, almonds for magnesium and fiber, kiwi for serotonin, fiber, and the digestive enzyme actinidin, bananas for potassium, magnesium, and tryptophan, and oats for complex carbs, melatonin, beta-glucan fiber, and fighting inflammation. These aren't exotic ingredients, they are simple, everyday foods. Each offers a unique combination of nutrients that directly support your body's ability to sleep deeply, manage inflammation, and maintain healthy digestion. The cumulative effect of incorporating one or more of these into your evening routine can be truly remarkable. Remember that painful reality we talked about at the beginning. The tossing and turning, the morning stiffness, the discomfort of constipation. It doesn't have to define your days. Making small, consistent changes, like adding one of these foods before bed, can begin to shift that reality. It's about giving your body the tools it needs to function optimally. It's not about being perfect every night, but about building a sustainable habit. Even just starting with one, perhaps a glass of tart cherry juice or a kiwi, can make a difference. Pay attention to how you feel after a few nights. Notice the subtle shifts. There's something incredibly empowering about taking charge of your health through simple, natural means. These foods are accessible, affordable, and they work with your body. They are nourishing and supportive. Don't underestimate the power of consistent, small actions. Adding a piece of fruit, a handful of nuts, or a small serving of oats might seem insignificant, but over time, they contribute to better sleep, reduced inflammation, and improved regularity, all of which add up to feeling more energetic, more comfortable, and more vibrant. Which of these foods are you going to try first? Or perhaps you already use one of them. I'd love to hear about your experiences or your plans in the comments below. Sharing helps others who might be struggling with similar issues. Your simple tip or experience could make a big difference to someone else. If you found this information helpful and you're ready to explore more simple, natural ways to improve your health and well-being as you embrace the best years of your life, please give this video a like. It helps us know we're creating content that resonates with you and helps more people find this information. And please, subscribe to the channel. We share practical, actionable tips just like these every week, designed specifically for you to help you live your best, most comfortable, and most joyful life at every age. Remember, small changes can indeed make a big difference to your health and happiness. Keep nurturing yourself. Keep exploring ways to feel your best and live your best life at every age.